frequently asked questions answered from a non-expert about my own experience with Lashify. If you haven't already, you can watch this video where I talked about the difference between, because I'm an expert at wearing lashes, I've worn strip lashes, I've done the lift and tint, I've done lash extensions, and now I'm doing a DIY kind of a hybrid version, Lashify, and I'm doing that at home. But in this video, I talked about the pros and cons of each one of them. If you're brand new and you're just like trying to figure out lashes, definitely watch that video first. But if you're watching this video now because like you get it and you definitely want to do Lashify, but you have some questions, again, I'm not an expert. I'm not affiliated with the company. I don't have any relationship with them. I just have tried all the dupes. I've tried all the different styles and types of lashes, and I want to answer some of the questions that I had when I was first, before I decided like to invest it, because it's like literally, it's an investment. So the first question was, how long do they last? And I heard everything. I heard people say, oh, I need them to last for 2 weeks. I'm like, okay. I heard 5 days, I heard 3 days, I heard 7 days, I heard 10 days. And all of those answers are true because it depends. Depends on your lifestyle, depends on if you're sweating, it depends on how careful you are, it depends on how you sleep, it depends on how oily your skin is, all of those things. For me personally, they last around 5 to 7 days. By day 5, I'm kind of like, they feel a little dirty, if you will, because like I'm putting on, hello, your girl wears makeup, I'm putting eyeshadow on top of them, I work out, I sweat. Like this is day 5. Don't look too close, because you know, she is 43. Be nice. This is day 5, and I didn't want to put a new pair on today because I wanted you to see what they look like. But they do last for me about 5 to 7 days. But like if it were the night of day 5 and I've got like a date night to go, or like something special to do, like going out with friends, I would replace them. You know what I mean? Because just to feel more confident and to make them look fresh. How do you sleep? I sleep on my stomach. So I'm like the worst case scenario. I sleep on my stomach with my head obviously turned sideways. And I just position the pillow like right here, so that it's not smushing my lashes. You really can't wear a sleep mask, and I know they make sleep masks that are supposed to be like perfect for lashes. I've not found one that works. If you have, please tell us about it in the comments. Also, before I go further, tell me in the comments, why are you watching this video? Have you already decided you want to do Lashify, or are you trying to make the decision, or do you already have them and you have questions? Next is, how do you wash your face? Why would I ever wash, when your makeup is on, why ever wash your face? Just joking. But you just can't get into the lashes. So you really can't wash your eyes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very careful. You have to use everything oil-free. I just use a little Q-tip and I go in really close with a non-oil based cleanser, and I do my lids, and then I also use these little wipes right here that, and again, I don't know if the company recommends this or not, but I use them to like, I'll show you. I wipe my lashes clean so I can get some of the dust and shadow and any bacteria off of my lashes. That might affect how long they last. I don't know, but it makes me feel like they're cleaner, and I would rather be safe than sorry. But also when I'm in the shower, you can wear goggles, or you can just use a wand and just avoid your face. You know what I'm saying? What about using the dupes? I've tried all the dupes, and I know some people love the dupes, but I'm here to go head to head, toe to toe with anyone who says there is no glue better than the Lashify glue. Period, bar none. So if I'm in a jam and my new gossamers is what they call them, haven't shown up, then I might use like a really thin lash strip and cut it up. Like these are the lash strips. I use Christina 43s, and I might cut those up and just to get me through. The lash strip, I realize these make my eyes red and the gossamers do not. All the dupes, all the things, none of them are as good as Lashify, but you get what you paid for. Can you wear them again? I don't think the company suggests that you do that. And when I first got them, I watched a couple of videos of people showing you how to clean them, and I tried to do that. And then I remembered, no, time is money. To like individually clean all these individual lashes, and they're not meant to be worn multiple times, so some of them break apart, and it was just like super frustrating. I'm like, wait, I just spent 2 hours cleaning the set of lashes. And a girlfriend of mine was like, girl, what are you doing? Time is money. Don't be cheap. I'm like, all right, you're right. But if you want to do that, I mean, there have been instances where I didn't plan appropriately. I didn't, like when I was in Europe, and I didn't have enough lashes, so I did have to clean them. So if you're in a jam, you can. What happens if you lose, they come in like these little clumps. What happens if you lose a little clump? Can you just replace that, or do you have to start over? No, you can totally do that. I did that today. So I don't know if you can tell, but they're not like exactly matched. Like I think I lost one over here, and I lost one over here, but I replaced it. So yeah, you can totally replace just one, which is easy. Can they be worn with mascara? Again, I don't think the company recommends that. I don't find I need to put mascara on. What I do is if I've applied my makeup and then I notice that my lashes are kind of like powdery, normally what I would do if I had my lash strips on is I would just put mascara over that. But with these, because they're under your eye line or your water line, right? Then I just take a waterproof eyeliner and I hold my finger behind it and I just kind of like color, if you will, the lashes. So it doesn't give them bulk, it doesn't make them clumpy, but it gets rid of that powder and it makes them all black again. The other question that I have is, how do you pick your style? That's kind of challenging. Again, I use the Christina 43s in a lash, which is pretty long, but it's also very fine and feathery. So I can't remember right now. Wait, I have them here, stand by. Okay, so I am wearing the SD, I'm wearing SD 14s on the corner, 16s everywhere else, and then 118. Like to give that like, woo. Yeah, so those are SD. I think that stands for Stardust. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll figure it out. And I'll link to the style that I'm wearing. They have so many different styles. And I don't know about you, but I think everyone is different when it comes to their lashes. Like some women love them like really heavy and like, you know, lots and lots of volume. And so there's so many different ways that you can learn to do them. I mean, when you order, you'll probably get the control kit, and that will show you how to apply them with like their basic lash that works for almost everybody else. But when I did those lashes that are in the control kit, they just weren't enough volume or length for me. I right away immediately was like, oh, I don't think I like these. I had to be patient and order a couple of different styles to figure out what I liked. And the forums for Lashify are insane. Like I thought this was a multi-level marketing organization or something, because people love Lashify. It is such a huge, awesome community, and there's a Facebook group, and they answer so many questions, and they've got so many tips, and there's tons of videos on YouTube to show you how to make them last longer. I think the one thing I would tell you for that I think is going to be helpful is you're going to watch a bunch of YouTube tutorials, and everyone has their own style or own way of making their lashes last longer. And I watched every one of those, and I tried every one of their techniques, and I still developed my own technique. You're going to play and you're going to experiment, and you'll figure out. Don't feel like there's a right way or a wrong way. Watch a couple of those videos, but experiment with your own style as well. I guess I'll just tell you what I do. So I use the what it comes with. I use the Whisper Light Flexible Bond, and then it's got applicators on both sides. It's like a two-step process, super fast. And then after day 2, I don't use the glass. And then by like day 2, I just take a thin layer of the Night Bond. It looks like an eyeliner, and I just apply it right on top of the edge of my lashes. You know, it's just before it meets your waterline. And for me, it works amazing. And then I'm like constantly kind of squeezing them, and I'm just like careful. The more careful you are, the longer they will last. I think you'll really love them. So let me know what you think after you've tried them. Let me know if there's any questions I could again, I'm not an expert, not a makeup expert, not a lash expert, not at all trying to take any business away from our lovelies who do lash extensions. Thank God for you, because otherwise there'd be some women walking around with nothing on their eyelids, all natural. You're saving the world. So find yourself a good lash extension specialist if you're just not the type to try it yourself at home. And you know, I'm wondering why more lash extension ladies don't do this don't do Lashify as well, like offer that service, because I'm sure there's some of you who would like to try Lashify, but you know it, like you can't do it, but you'd love to have somebody else do it for you. I was kind of intimidated at first, and I kind of wanted somebody else to do them for me. I don't know, business idea for you. These are just my opinions. I'd love to hear yours below. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for dropping a comment. Thanks for hitting that like button. And if you love this kind of video, I think you will love this video right here with some of my Amazon favorites. All right, guys, thanks for being here. I love you. Mean it. Bye.